Hi there, welcome back to the Lisa Nichols Show, where I share the tools that you want, you need, that you deserve to live the life that you want to achieve. You know, you guys have been making so many great comments. I sit on the plane, I sit in my bed, I sit on my couch, I sit outside just reading your comments, and I love them. LaShawn, you said, what a great idea to put a name on my calendar for the task that I want to achieve. So you don't write working out. You write something like snatching my sexy back. You don't write grocery store. You write fueling my body and my family. So literally putting the result that you want to create by doing the task. And then there's Dinah. Dinah, I so love your comment. She goes, my BOL. And oh, by the way, if you don't know what that is, that's Breakthrough Out Loud, hashtag BOL. My BOL is to track needlepoint moves. Yes, everyone wants to track the macro move, but the needlepoint moves will get you to the goal. She says, I love that, Lisa. Thank you. Hashtag needlepoint. I love it. I love it. You guys comment as much as you want. I love reading all of them. I get asked the question so much about balance, work-life balance, personal, professional balance. I learned from a brilliant, brilliant friend of mine, Ivan Meisner, that balance is a myth, but harmony is a must. See, I write about it in abundance now, and I really took a lot of time to open this up, to unpack this. And I really want to recommend that you read that part so that you can understand it intellectually, which will cause you to make different decisions. So when you seek balance, you're seeking to equalize your entire life. You want the same portions. You want to have as much time with family as you have at work. You want to have as much time at play as you have with family. You want to have as much personal time as you have family time. And if you think about it, when you look at all the quadrants of your life, which I think they're about 12 when you really break them down, some people say 4, I like to break them down into 12. When you look at all those areas, and there's subcategories under relationship like romantic, family, friends, and under work, and then there's under health and wellness, personal development, self-esteem, spirituality. If you try to give equal amount to everyone, that's like 12 point something percent time. It's just unrealistic, especially if you're in a career that's demanding, or God knows if you're an entrepreneur. Then it just doesn't happen. So what occurs is we begin to spend our energy and time pursuing an unrealistic expectation in the first place, setting ourselves up for constant failure. Have you ever thought of pursuing a goal that you know you'd probably never reach? Who wants to do that? We do it all the time when we pursue balance. On the other hand, what if you pursued harmony? See, balance says I need to equalize everything. Harmony says I need to make sure they learn how to play together and dance together so that my life overall, 360, feels good to live within. Let me give an example of how I used to do that. So I would work all day when Jelani was about 6 or 7 years old. Well, I worked all day when he was 9, 10, 12, and 14 too. But when he was 6 and 7, I was just establishing my company. We had just packed our bags and moved from Los Angeles. I moved away from my nest of my mom and my dad and my family and my cousins and my siblings. And now we're by ourselves in San Diego, California. And so I'd spend all day working really, really hard so that I can ideally make this dream work. But every day, seeking harmony, not balance, every day at 6:29, I'd stop. And from 6:30 until 8:30, that was Jelani and mommy time. And during that Jelani and mommy time, I would do everything. Jelani, what do you want to do? Every day I'd ask him a question, what do you want to do? And he had the same answer every day. He wanted to play Monopoly. And I gotta tell you, my son loves Monopoly, and I think I used to like it, but I've played more games of Monopoly. We've had Monopoly, we've had Triopoly, we've had Monopoly with the credit cards, we've had Monopoly with dinosaurs, we had Monopoly with Pokemon, we had Chefopoly because he wanted to be a chef. We've had every form of Monopoly possible, but during that time, we had our connection time. And then we cooked together, and he would be mustard man and I would be garlic girl. And literally on my bed today are 2 pillows. One pillow says Mustard Man and another pillow says Garlic Girl. And we made those 2 hours matter. Then I'd bathe him, or I'd supervise him bathing himself, and then I'd put him to bed, and we'd make up stories together. And we have this thing where he'd start a story, then I'd add to it, then he'd add to it, then I'd add to it. And every time he added to the story, someone got hurt. And every time I added to the story, everything worked out fine. And he always tried to kill or sabotage or hurt the main character, and I'd always try to make a happy ending, and we would have this hilarious experience for about 25 minutes. And at 8:30, I'd kiss him on his forehead, and I'd go back and I'd work some more until midnight. I truly believe that the relationship I have with my son, which is not perfect, but is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful for me, is as a direct result of me seeking harmony, not balance. And so harmony is about the quality of the time that you spend when you're doing something. Are you fully present? Are you, when you're with someone, are you off of your phone? When you're watching a movie, are you connected? When you're having dinner, are you discussing life? So harmony is being fully present and deepening the experience versus trying to get more time. Time is something that's finite. You only have 24 hours in a day, but boy, you can make those 24 mean a whole lot more depending on how you spend the time. Now remember, this show is not just a monologue. It's not about me just talking to you. This show is a dialogue. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts. How are you going to begin to implement the lessons that you're learning right here? How do you begin to incorporate harmony in your life? What are the 3 things? Give me 3 things that you can begin to do today that moves from trying to seek balance to really pursuing and making harmony a must. What are those 3 things that you know are going to be game changers for you? I want you to leave a comment below, and I also want you to be sure that you subscribe. Listen, we are a tribe. We are a community here. We are ride or dies. We're sticking it out and talking to each other, loving each other, and helping to grow and expand one another. And I want you to be a part of that tribe as well. And then most of all, look out for more amazing content in the future. Listen, this is your home, and we are your tribe. And I'm your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And when I say I believe in you and I love you, it's because I do. See you soon.